Good evening and welcome to Campbell Now TV, Campbell's student-run video news source. I'm Cassidy McCardle in for Courtney Phillips.
And I'm Hannah Faulkner. Happy Homecoming Week, Camels! There's so much going on this week, so make sure you stick around through the entire show so you won't miss out on anything.
We're going to start the show off with a unique way that students are being informed about events on campus. Located between Carter Gym and the Student Center is the Art Cube. Over a span of the week, students walk past this a dozen times and can learn about what's going on around campus. This is the perfect way for student organizations to advertise their events and get creative with spreading their news. To reserve a side of the Cube, contact Student Life Assistant Mason Simpson at sagrad@campbell.edu. Have fun painting!
Located behind Carter Gym is Melvin Courts. Everyone knows college can be stressful, and Campbell has provided a location for the basketball-loving students. Take a break from studying and grab a ball from the desk at Carter Gym, or you can bring your own. You can find students shooting free throws, playing pickup games, or practicing for intramural games. If basketball is your game, stop by this week and check it out for yourself.
There was an International Food Truck Festival at Sailor Park, and Campbell students had a lot of fun. Casey Snyder has the story.
Hey Camels, I'm Casey Snyder in Sailor Park where there's an International Food Truck Festival going on.
Many people found many different ways to be able to make it to the International Food Truck Festival.
I'm going to be driving down. It's a beautiful night, so I was just driving around campus before I head to work, and I happened to see the food trucks here tonight, so I said, why not try them? I hadn't seen food trucks on campus before.
So I was in the science building and I walked out on the backside facing the pharmacy building, and I saw the food trucks and I wanted to come last week. I know they were having it, but I think it got rained out, so I saw the trucks, got excited, and came out here.
Many of the Campbell students had their favorite dish from the International Food Truck Festival.
Well, I think I like this one right here in the middle with the beignets. That one's pretty good. So, and then the Italian ice was decent. I haven't tried the other ones yet, but I think I'm gonna try some before I leave.
Mr. Beignets, I believe, and I'm excited because I like dessert.
Most of the students thoroughly enjoyed the International Food Truck Festival because it allowed them more options than what is normally offered on campus.
Yeah, it's nice to have something besides what's on campus.
I'm Casey Snyder from Campbell Now, and that's a wrap.
Thanks, Casey. It looks like students had a lot of fun and got to experience some foods from different cultures.
We're going to step aside for a few messages, but when we come back, we'll have a full homecoming itinerary for you so you'll be prepared for the week ahead. Stay tuned.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But I get it, you're busy, and busy people can't have prediabetes. I read that wrong. They can, okay? Just go to the site.
After 15 years of smoking, Eva Marie quit. There's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking, now start screening. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Buies Creek is planning to sport more black and orange than usual, and not because of Halloween. Campbell University will host its annual homecoming festivities this Saturday, the 28th. There's a whole week worth of events leading up to it, though, and we're here to make sure you're ready. This week kicks off with a homecoming barbecue tomorrow, Tuesday the 24th, in Sailor Park from 4 to 6 p.m. Make sure to show up and pig out.
Everyone's favorite hypnotist, CJ Johnson, will be in Turner Auditorium in D. Rich on Wednesday the 25th at 8 p.m., showing off his mystifying performances. His comedy, hypnotic act involves volunteers who will be put under CJ's spells before your very eyes. Come check it out and see for yourself.
Thank a Giver, or Tag Day, is returning to the Creek. Every year on the Thursday before homecoming, more than 400 tags are placed on buildings and items, including offices, campus landmarks, sports equipment, and classrooms, to serve as a visual reminder that donor generosity has helped make Campbell what we know and love. There will be 3 tents set up across campus where you can write a thank you letter to a donor and receive a long-sleeve t-shirt in return. Also, a thank you video contest will be held where the person who makes the best thank you video will receive a $1,000 scholarship. Use hashtag Campbell Tag Day for all your social media posts for the chance to win other prizes.
Another event being held on Thursday the 26th is the Homecoming Bonfire. CAB is sponsoring the activity, and it will run from 8 to 11 in Sailor Park. There will be hot chocolate, music, and free t-shirts. What more could you want? Can't wait to see you there, Camels.
You'll have the chance to see and meet the men's and women's basketball teams, as well as the wrestling team, this Friday at the Homecoming Hoopla. Starting at 7 p.m. in Gore Arena, there will be a three-point shootout as well as a dunk contest, which made national headlines last year when Chris Clemens' dunk made the Sports Center top 10. The Campbell Band, dance team, and cheerleaders will also be performing, giving you a sneak peek at what you can expect this season in Gore Arena.
Homecoming weekend will kick off with the Walter S. Barge Scholarship 5K, aka the Barge in the Creek 5K. It will begin at 9 a.m. in the Eakes Athletic Complex, between the softball field and the tennis courts. Registration is free for students, $15 for faculty and staff, and $35 for others. The first 200 entrants will get a free t-shirt. The proceeds of the race will benefit the Walter S. Barge Memorial Endowed Scholarship in the Campbell University College of Arts and Sciences.
The long-standing tradition of the Homecoming Parade will begin at 11 a.m. on Main Street as groups show off their Campbell Pride. Head straight from there to the Alumni Village outside Barker Lane Stadium, where live music and food trucks will keep you entertained until kickoff at 2 p.m. Our football team will be taking on the Jacksonville Dolphins, and as always, Campbell students can get into the game for free with their student ID. Student guest tickets are $5. The homecoming ceremony will take place at halftime, so wear orange, show up, and cheer on your Camels. We hope to see you there.
That's your homecoming week itinerary. For more information, visit the Campbell University website, where everything is conveniently located. We're going to take another short break, and when we come back, we'll have the weekly weather report from Gray Barnhill. Don't go anywhere.
Hi! Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert? Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably gonna turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck.
So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
Now for this week's homecoming weather report from the man who is the lightning before the thunder, Gray Barnhill.
The National Weather Service says that winter may be coming even sooner than it normally does. Colorado is already seeing snow of a significant amount, and you never know what could be coming to North Carolina. So now let's move into our 5-day forecast. Tuesday with a high of 76 and a low of 47 with only a 10% chance of rain. And then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday have no chance of rain. It's going to be very, very nice outside with the highs in the upper 60s to low 70s and the lows in the 40s. And then on Saturday, you might want your rain jacket getting ready for that homecoming football game, as it looks like we are going to have some PM showers with a high of 67 and a low of 51 with a 30% chance of rain during the day. Now, Camels, don't forget to send us your photos on Twitter at CampbellCUTV. We want to see what you're doing. Here's a photo that was sent to us earlier.
Thanks, Gray. Make sure to send us all your pictures from this fun-filled week through social media at CampbellCUTV.
We're going to have one last break, but when we return, we'll have the sports report with William Lassiter.
Recently, our country has witnessed catastrophic devastation. Hurricanes and flooding have upended lives and livelihoods.
Across this great country, Americans have answered the call.
That special calling that compels us, when others are down, to step up and do whatever it takes.
America's at our best when, against all odds, we come together and lift each other up.
Please donate to oneamericaappeal.org. America needs you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Now for this week's sports report in the Creek, here's William Lassiter.
Good evening. I'm William Lassiter, here with tonight's Sports Talk. The Campbell women's soccer team finished their regular season with a draw against Winthrop this past weekend. They tied at 0. The Camels finished 9-6-2, 5-2-2 in the conference. The team will host the opening round of the Big South tournament next weekend. Campbell men's soccer was also in action this past weekend. Unfortunately, they lost to Presbyterian 5-0. With this loss, Campbell falls to 8-6-2, 4-2 in conference. Their next game is at home October 25th at 7 p.m. against Gardner-Webb. This is the last home game of the regular season, so please come out and support. And finally, the volleyball team beat Presbyterian for the 6th straight win. They improved to 16-8 and 6-4 in Big South play. Their next game is October 27th as they hit the road to take on High Point. That's all the time I have for tonight. I'm William Lassiter. Now back to you.
Thanks, William. Soccer is back at home this Wednesday for senior night, and the women's soccer team is hosting the first round of the Big South tournament this Saturday. Come out and support your Camels.
That's all from us here at Campbell Now. We thank you for watching and hope you enjoy all the events coming up this week. Our next airing is Wednesday, so make sure you tune in. I'm Cassidy McCardle.
And I'm Hannah Faulkner. Thanks for tuning in and see you next week.